Alright, welcome to my first guide. Um, like the first guide ever. A really good start, heading off to a really good start. My first guide ever actually. We're gonna try to achieve the seasonal milestone, which is get 50 million gold in one streak. Um, I saw a lot of guides on YouTube explaining how to do it properly, and I completely disagree with the method they are using. I'm pretty sure I found a method that is way more easy for people to achieve, especially if you're playing something like a tank that deals not a lot of damage, that is not able to kill minions fast enough to proc all those gold things. This guide is for people that don't have the equipment, that don't have the gems upgraded that are necessary, and so on and so forth. I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna do it, and I'm pretty sure, like, I looked for it on YouTube, that way I did it. I didn't find any that approached it that way I did. So we're gonna do it my way, um, and hopefully I can help some of you people out. So yeah, first of all, I'm gonna show you my stats. I have pretty good equipment, but that doesn't really matter. If you're able to play on Torment 13 with your character and kill mobs easily without dying at every single hit, you can do this achievement the way I show you. Um, just for reference and stuff, um, the bonus gold I'm getting is plus. No, wait. Here. No, that's the wrong thing. Don't let me lie to you now. Where is it? Here, there we go. So the extra bonus I'm getting from discovering gold is plus 12,000%. All I did is actually skill it up in my Paragon level. I don't know if it's called Paragon in English, but I'm just going for it with that. Yeah, so that's 50%. Of course, you always have some on your equipment, but I didn't roll any. I don't have no special equipment on it. In my Kanai's cube, there's no special thing that gives me extra gold except for the gem I have in my head. I used Lyric's crown just to have some extra gold. If you don't have the crown in your cube or don't have a gem that high, the other way to do it is to get the gem from greed and level it up to like 40. Mine is on 34. That's how huge or how leveled up my gem was when I used it to do the achievement. So it's really possible to just do it with low level equipment as long as you don't die. Dying is a really bad thing in this method, so you have to be able to run on Torment 13. Most of the guides I watched were going for Torment 10, so you are able to kill the minions fast enough so you can keep let the gold going. But the technique I'm showing you doesn't rely on you having a high or heavy DPS. So that's enough talking for now. We're gonna port to the ruins where Adria is. And it's pretty simple actually. Yeah, let me actually just run out for a second. There's one thing to note as well. I'm running a demon hunter. I don't have any companion equipped. That's really important. You don't run any companions with this method. And I also have no companions as a skill because the threats, if you choose to play the Marauder set, would just pick up the gold for you, and you don't want this with this method. So I'm gonna show you how to do it. I equipped the Dinetas so I can roll a little bit faster. It's just a convenience thing. If you have something that reduces the cost of your roll, or if you have like an item that allows you to blink more often as a mage, you can do that too. Like you see, I'm just walking normally, right? It's not a big deal. I'm just using them for more convenience. It's easier that way. And yeah, like really important is that you don't die while running through this dungeon, because you only have so and so much respawn things or respawn timers. And if you die too many times, there's gonna be a problem with you respawning at the right position, because you are supposed to kill the minions behind you. I'm gonna show you what how to do that shit. The first thing we do is we run through this dungeon without killing anything. You can you can damage them a little bit. Just make sure you oh shit. Okay, yeah, that's my first death, but it's just me explaining stuff. Just make sure you try to pull those spiders out of the walls. And like you can go anywhere. Just explore the whole dungeon. That's like the first thing you have to do if you do it this way, the strategy this way. Okay, that's the super secure strategy. You can do it other ways too. That's just how I choose to do it. It doesn't matter. Yeah, just make sure you can grab those spiderlings from the walls. They are really important. They have to spawn. Alright. Yeah. So the first thing we do is just running through this dungeon, exploring every single corner of the map. So nothing really important. And of course you always have to get some luck, but if you do it the other way, like the method, the way it's explained on YouTube right now, you need some luck too, so it's not a big deal, right? You can open those chests when you do the achievement to get some extra gold. Sometimes that might help you to get the counter keep going. Ah, come on. Fucking elite mobs. So yeah, I got pretty lucky with my dungeon. I have the how's it called, the event. So even more minions spawn, which is really good for me. Yeah, like as I said, you should be able to run this on Torment 13, so you get the extra gold find bonus from it. If you're not able to run it on Torment 13 that way, you should go for the other method of running on Torment 10. Which I think is quite frustrating for some classes, or could be quite frustrating. I helped a friend, he tried the achievement like 6 or 7 times, and then I found this method and just told him, and now I'm doing this guide because of that. And that's a pretty huge dungeon, so we got actually lucky. I think that's pretty lucky to get a dungeon that big. Alright, let's make sure nothing followed us. Okay, so you see the whole dungeon now, which is pretty straightforward. I'm actually gonna bot pack to base, so I don't kill any minions. So the second step of this achievement, or how to do it the way I did it, is after like exploring the whole dungeon, you open the map and make a route. You make sure you have for fuck's sake, I hate this bullshit. Just roaming minions. Don't attack me. Okay. So the second thing you do is you open your map after you finish running all the way to Adria and just look for the perfect route to go, which would be like going here, all the way. Like it's pretty straightforward, right? Um, this is a circle. Most of the time, circles are not really useful, so you try to take as much minions as possible into the longest way as possible. If that makes any sense to you guys, you will see. It's not that complicated. Don't get confused or anything. You just walk all the way and kite the minions. Okay, and that's really important. Like I don't take this part of the map because it's way less content than all of this, right? There's a lot of minions in this corner of the map compared to this one. You just run all the way through the maze or the dungeon, whatever you want to call it. Try to get as much as possible of the minions and kill them. So, okay, here comes the cool thing now. You don't pick up any gold. I'm gonna show you how to do it now. You just kite them backwards and hope they all die behind you, okay? And remember, don't die. You only have a limited amount of respawns on this map. So if you die, you're gonna fuck up your own achievement if you do it like this. Because you have to walk through all the gold you already dropped on the ground. So yeah, make sure to spread the minions a little bit across the dungeon. Yeah, picking up a little bit of gold is fine. You're gonna pick up a little bit of gold here and there if you're using this method, but you're gonna end up having enough. So don't bother with it. So this is an empty spot. So what I like to do is just get some minions over here, right? So you don't have a cooldown on your gold pickup. Yeah, the same thing here. There are no minions here, so I'm gonna wait, gonna pull some towards me. Yeah, just like 2 or 3 minions are already enough because of the greed stone. You just have to make sure it's like, I think 6 or 7 seconds until the counter goes down again. So just make sure you don't mess up. And make sure you don't die. I would be really embarrassed if I die. I mean, I already died once. If you die like 5 times, I think, you have to reset at the town. And like resetting a town is really bad because... okay, let's kill this one guy. Oh my god. Yeah, okay. That's all good. It's not that bad, but if you can, just avoid it, I guess. For fuck's sake, just die, please. Okay, that's bad. See, I have 2 more to go. I think it has a time counter, so you can actually wait for it, but who has time for this bullshit, right? Yeah, like I'm playing the Marauder set, so I'm not. I'm really squishy right now because I'm not playing with companions. Oh, just die. Yeah, thank you. That's all I was asking for. Yeah, like that's all you have to do basically. You kite them back. You kite them backwards and then kill them. So they drop the gold behind you, and then you have all the time in the world to pick up your counter. And of course, like I said, there's always a little luck involved. Yeah, I'm out of resources. That's bad for me right now. I went the wrong way. Let's go. Because I'm not entirely sure if it was, it is possible if you don't take the longest route, so just bear with me. That's how I did the achievement. That's how my friend did the achievement because he had problems with it. So that's why I do this that way, right? Yeah, I just tunnel visioned. I'm sorry. I'm like it's a hard thing to do commentary and play video games at the same time. So this is a really good patch here because it will give us the amount of time we need to get the next patch of gold. And as I said, like, don't worry picking up some gold, it's not that important. At the end of the run you're gonna have like 60 or 70k gold. So it's more than enough for the achievement. You also have to do it fast, kinda, because I I think there's a counter to it where the gold disappears after you didn't pick it up, but I'm not entirely sure. Like, it could be me just being unlucky and not having any drops on those spots, but I'm pretty sure that gold will disappear after some time just laying around. So you want to have some tempo, but you don't have to hurry that much. Like compared to the method people are using on YouTube, this is a really chill version of it, right? Yeah, I have to pull those towards here. So I can actually have a counter. Okay, yeah. Okay, there we go. Yeah, and leave those chests up until you actually pick up the gold. That's what I do actually. Like only this patch already gave me 2.5 million. If you have the event going in this dungeon, you are set. If you have some sort of event, uh, you will have no problem solving it that way. I just had to readjust my TV before it turns out, so I almost died there. Yeah, I think this is the most possible longest way, but like at patches like this it doesn't really matter that much. Yeah, as I said, keep those chests for after picking it up or for the run back. Yeah, just going through the middle so I don't have to fight the elite, that's fine. Alright. So we finally did it. Don't equip a companion, just start going. That's all you have to do now. After you finished the run, after kiting all those minions, you just gonna chill and pick up the gold. I mean, you can, like, if you have the counter up going, you can kill those remaining minions, which will give you a little bit more time. Yeah, like, see, this is just some extra gold. In the end, it shouldn't really matter. Oh, that's really bad. Oh, I did it. Okay. I didn't kill the elite minions. Just make sure you kill all the elites before you do this, because if they have the walling thing, they will just destroy your counter. Yeah, and just be chill about it, right? Don't rush it. Just try to have a flow going, collect it, really chill. And not all in one. Oh, no, 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 no. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay, we got it. Okay. For a second I was worried. Yeah. But that's basically it. That's the achievement. You're gonna see it in a second. Like, I died. I even died while collecting this. If you do it the method the way it's shown on YouTube right now, there's no way. If you die, you fuck up. Here you can even die just by collecting gold and it's gonna be fine. See? Like, you're gonna have those 2 or 3 blinks no matter what class you play. If you play Paladin or a Templar, I think it is, or Crusader, if you have a Mage, a Monk, it doesn't really matter. Okay, yeah, see this? See, all this gold is gone. I hit the 50 million, so that's fine. Just make sure you have some sort of speed, you have some sort of clearing speed, because the gold eventually will disappear. I don't know what the time is. I'm gonna see while I'm cutting the video, but I'm pretty sure it's like 10 minutes. If you don't collect gold in between 10 minutes, it's just gonna disappear. Like, see all the gold that just disappeared from this whole spot. Yeah, like, this is still here. I don't understand why, but that's basically it. You saw me picking up 50 million gold. It was closer than it needed to be, but it worked, right? If it works, it works. Alright.